What's up, Marco? How you doing, buddy? I think it needs to be a little thicker. Of course, that's not gonna erase. That's awesome.
Dad.
Yeah, baby.
Meg left to charge it here.
Okay. Do I need to take it over to her, or can she come get it?
Her mom can't do it right now, but she wanted me to ask if you could drop it off.
It'll be later.
Okay.
Okay. What's up, Jim? Louie? Trying to decide on a slip shape for this little Remington baby bullet. Kind of want to make it look like a kind of like how I did Travis's slip for his mini trapper that I did. I think I'm gonna go with something like that. Yeah, I just got this damn nagging cough, Louie. That's been the worst part of this whole thing, is the cough. The fever wasn't no big deal. All the congestion, dadgum, the lagging cough or nagging cough is ridiculous, man. I wasn't planning on doing a live, but I was sitting in the living room stewing over some stuff, and I was like, no, we're not going to do that. So I come out here, and I've been fooling around out here for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do a live. Hey, what's up, George? So that's what we're going to do. Let's do a little slip fabricating. And this slip and knife combo is actually going to be for sale at some point.
I'm bearing.
Oh, cough drops. I already took one.
This is before dinner.
Oh, okay. I don't have nothing.
I will get you a drink.
Okay, thank you.
What's up, boy? Girl?
So yeah, sitting around stewing over some mess, and I not the best at that, so I figured I'd come out here, get a little work done, or maybe a little thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Maybe a little therapy, I guess, you know. That whole idle hands thing. So I'll come out here, work on one of my personal projects. We don't get a lot of chances to do that, so I have to like stop myself and force myself to do it if I'm gonna get anything done for myself. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. This is actually gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be a little fold over, and I'm gonna attempt. I may actually do a little practice carving. I'm gonna do that bullet that's on the shield. I'm gonna put it on the slip. So maybe do that and do my basket weave or something on it. I haven't decided yet. So a little de-stress going into the evening and into next week before the work crap starts. So, you know how it is. Y'all know how it goes. How's everybody's Sunday been? I think that'll be pretty cool. That'll be a pretty cool shape. And then the knife should fit. Something like that. And then it'll have the bullet on it. But before, plenty of leather. Let's do a little test tooling. And we'll get into some fabricating. Almost did a TikTok live, but I mean, it's a totally different thing over there. I just wasn't feeling that kind of energy. This is more of just a chill kind of live, I guess. The only good thing about TikTok is you can play music. I mean, I guess you could play music here too, but they're gonna ding you, and then it won't, replay, and that wouldn't be a big deal if I didn't do lives all the time. But that's all I do. So, like if I just did a random pop, well, I do random pop-up lives, but if I was just doing lives to do lives, this is, I stream, so that's my content. So, how do I want to go about this is just going to be a little test carving, I guess. Of course, I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going to wing it. Oh, George, you're welcome, man. I was glad to help. Glad to help. All right. I think that'll be our test bullet right there. What's up, Richard Lopez? I'm gonna try to freehand this, but what's up, Justin? Dale ain't much of a singer. What's up, Tyler? I had to get off of Whatnot. I have yet to log into Whatnot. Never downloaded it, nothing. I've heard horror stories of guys spending too much money over there, and appreciate you, Richard. I'm an impulse guy, and painting. What, Bubba? That must have been a darn typo. Yeah, and I'm not that I'm impulsive, but man, if I saw something that I wanted, I'd get it. And I'd get it. And I'd get it. Like, I'm good on eBay. I've got pretty decent impulse control on eBay. Like, I've walked on a couple of deals this weekend that were deals, and I missed on one that was a Frontier. Y'all know how I love Frontiers, but it was the ivory handled folding hunter, and I don't have that one. And I set a limit and I stopped, and it went for $6 more than what my limit was. So yeah, I can't do that. That's why I'm gonna stay away from it. Even if I had the money, I don't know. I have to use my new swivel knife. This one's sweet. It's this is a Japanese made. I can't even pronounce the name, but I still have my old one. I'll show you the difference. So this one's got a wider blade than that one. This one will be for more like scrolling and detail and stuff. Yeah, I just know how I am, Bubba. And then this one would be more for like straight line work. But these new ones are way thinner than what I had. So they should be a lot better. Get some more. So I don't think I was cutting the leather deep enough on some of the stuff that I did. And that's something a lot of the videos that I've watched talk about is a lot of people don't cut their leather deep enough on the tooling work. And I was like, that's probably me. And then, they were showing examples. I'm like, yep, that's the way mine looks. So, shit, I wish I could sell it. I'd sell it to you. It's a gift and a curse, trust me. So that's already 100 times better. My other knife was so thick that you didn't get the depth out of it like you can with these. Then the trick's gonna be getting the like all the tooling and stuff right. All right. Like I said, this is just a rough kind of practice. Can I do it? Can I not? Kind of thing. I've also got lots of new stuff that I have not got to use yet that I really wanted to use tonight. And got some new bevelers. I think that's all I need. Let's get this off. I think I'm just going to use my little one. let's see here. How do I want to? So this goes there. And this one would go here. I don't know what that would do. I think that one's just going to stay like that. This one needs to, I'll do this bar grinder. What's up, Patrick? Let's take that one out a little bit more. I don't know how I feel about this. I know that my beveling's choppy. These new bevelers are not smooth, so instead of just sliding across the leather, you have to actually pick it up. So if you don't get your spacing right on it, it'll look choppy. So it's just a learning curve, I guess. I don't know what we think. Too bad for a little test pass, I don't reckon. There's a few more little details cut in it. Then I guess we could probably go in and, if we wanted to paint it, we could paint it. This is probably going to need to get the small basket, or we can do this big one. I don't think I've used this one yet. Tell you what, let's just do a little practicing. We're just goofing right now anyways. Jim, you already leaving us? Already had too much fun, huh? What's up, Tennessee boy? Let's see here. Because this is actually going to be, this little combo is going to be for sale at some point. The knife and the slip combo is going to be for sale. at some point. This is a 89 baby bullet. Yeah, it's on Leather Blue Atlas. Just doing a little practice run. See if I like the process or not. And I got my basket off. Oh well, it's just a test anyways. There's a little test basket weave on that side. Then I'm gonna do my hand cut on the other side to see if I like it better. So let's see how that looks. I think everybody's doing all right. I think I want to do diamond. Alicia sound like she in there fighting somebody. Ah. Yeah, this is how I do the wood basket pattern that you've seen. This is just a little test piece to see which one I like more, the hand cut or the stamp. I do like doing the hand cut more, but that doesn't always mean it's the right one to do, you know. So some person called me an idiot because the way I sharpened a knife. Oh, Lord, Patrick. Who's going to call you an idiot? That's... We're probably all idiots because you probably sharpen the same way I do. Unless you're using some sort of weird technique that I don't know about. I mean, I know you Florida boys are weird, but I mean, I've met you in person, Patrick. You don't seem that weird of a fella. I could be wrong. Skip. Talk about it briefly in my life. All right, well, I'll check that one out. I checked the Vaseline video out too, Patrick. Oh, you did see that comment. Never mind. It does do the trick. You are correct on that. Yeah. I was like, well, I would say he probably is upset the way you sharpen your knee. What's up, Louie? Did you leave and come back? I thought I saw you in here earlier. I'm going to try a different way of doing this basket stamp or this basket weave on this as well. I've watched a whole bunch of Don Gonzalez's work. Don Gonzalez does amazing floral patterns. He's an actual saddle maker. But he does, I mean, makes everything, belts, all sorts of stuff. Has a lot of great videos. And I guess I had missed his video on how he does this. And like he says in his video, he didn't invent this. This isn't his thing, but this is how he does it. So, and I really like the way he did his. So I'm going to try it out and might like it, might not. It's kind of the same way I do mine. Just... he used a different tool, a different stamp, or a different tool. So, oh, okay. Well, welcome back, man. Welcome back, welcome back. So I guess this is kind of a practice for the bullet, practice for the basket weave. Practice, practice, practice. Practice, practice, practice. So yeah, this will be, this slip and baby bullet combo will be up for sale probably pretty soon. I'd initially got this knife just to do this and I guess flip it, you could say. So I've carried it a couple of times and it's not my cup of tea. I am definitely a Stockman guy. I'm just doing some practice. Eric Flores on, this is just a little practice panel. I'm going to do a knife slit for a Remington that's got the bullet on it. and I'm trying to decide how I want to do it before I go cutting into the actual leather I'm going to use. My favorite knife, my favorite maker, favorite pattern. My favorite pattern is probably going to be a Stockman, 3-blade Stockman. After that's probably going to be a large lock back, like your 110s, 112s, any of the Shark series knives from Case. I don't know. I kind of like everything, so that's kind of a hard question to answer. At least for me, I know a lot of people will say, Big Jim will say, "Oh, Barlow," or HT will say, HT likes his big folding hunters. Bubba ZDC loves the trappers. Kevin at Alabama Knife and Tools, a trapper guy. It's really hard to. What's up, Joey King? Glad to see you on here, man. Hadn't seen you in the chat in a while. I don't know if you've got to watch or what. I know you're also a busy man, so let's see here. That one goes. So yeah, that folding hunters. Now that I've got a good pancake sheath to carry them in, I've got some sort of large, folding hunter, like a 110, 110, that size knife. Just about every day. I didn't today. I went, kind of challenged myself to go simple today, which, I mean, it's Sunday. We're not doing anything crazy on Sunday. So I just carried an 18 pattern, 6318, and I'd show y'all, but I'm out here in my pajamas, in my pajama pants, and a hoodie. Now, huh? About what? Oh, well, I don't have my knives on me. I know it. It'll be all right. So the difference that Don did is I always use a thin pear shader. I'm sorry, a smooth thumbprint. And this is a thumbprint. Well, Don does a vertical line thumbprint, which gives you more texture. It gives the antique that you go in and put on more bite to hold on to it, so you get more definition in your with your antiquing and staining and stuff. So and also he doesn't go back through and with a knife like I do. I realized just now you don't think about a dishwasher till it goes out. George, you got that right. He doesn't go in and do the cuts, go back in and do the little, the detail cuts, which is fine. It's just a styling thing. So, but with doing it with this, you don't really have to, because you get the lines in it already, just from the tool. So but he does go back in and re-bevel everything. already like how this one's turning out already. So I think when I do these, I'm gonna do it with this one. I need to get a bigger one. This is like a small, they have a medium one as well. And that would be good for the bigger ones that I do that have like the 3/4 or 1 inch squares on them. Sheath and all, but I'm afraid I can't go into any more detail about them because I don't know much about them. This is a good place to talk about them, Blue Atlas. Nobody's gonna make fun of you here, and if they do, they can go. So if you have questions, you want to talk about them, describe them, whatever, feel free, man. This is a good spot for it, because I know it can be overwhelming, especially if you enjoy them, but you don't know much about them. It can be a little taxing. I've been trying to make fixed blade knife handles. Had to ask, how'd that turn out, George? It's a lot of work. That's a fact. So I will say that this may be too big to do the little ones, and I'll show you why here in a minute. So that's how it. I don't know if y'all can see the lines from the thumbprint or not.
Very weird.
Hmm.
That tag you got me says princess on it.
Yeah, it fell down.
Weird, because it was sitting flat on top of stuff.
Look, I'm doing a new process for the basket weave.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do what?
I like the bullet.
Yeah. Well, it's to match that. And I'm gonna do a slip with this shape, and the bullet will be right here.
Oh, okay.
With I think that basket, with this basket weave, I think.
Yeah, the doggo came out. He started banging. He's like, I'm out.
Yeah, he's like, no. I don't like the noise.
The tag was laying flat.
That's weird.
On top of the clear.
Yeah.
And it just and you know where it was at? In front of the hutch.
Slid across the floor.
Just like fell over and slid.
Dad got jokes.
Your dad ain't funny.
We talk about like my dad who's gone, her dad who's gone, my grandfather. Anything weird happens in the house, I'm like, oh, that's your dad, or oh, that's my dad, or my grandfather, or something like that. So
they need to, stay out of my bedroom and behave. That's all I ask.
my sketty smells good.
Can I get this, please?
Huh?
Can I get this, please?
Can you get it? Why are you asking me if you can get it?
Because I can't use my card. I'm gonna send you the monies.
Oh, yeah, my wallet's in the.
I'll send you the monies for it.
How much is it?
This pass.
$8.
I'm gonna send you $10. It's fine.
All right. Whatever.
At least I can pay you for something since you ordered the kid medicine.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, y'all don't want me to get, oh, man. I'm not one to criticize anybody's parenting choices. But if your kid's sick and you don't get your kid medicine, it's bad. That's all I'm going to say. I definitely like the look of this one a lot better. We're almost there, and then I'll show y'all. Oh, yeah, she's hilarious, Blue Atlas. She'll come out here and mess with me all the time. Her debit card, something happened and Apple flagged her debit card or something. So she's got this game that she's been playing forever. And every once in a blue moon, she'll buy a little gem package or I don't know. And so she was asking if I'd get it for her. Use my card because her card, Apple's flagged. Oh, there was a fraudulent charge. That's what it was. There was a fraudulent charge that she filed, so they just flagged her card, and she's close to getting a new one, so she's just gonna go ahead and order her a new card. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Pretty cool lady. I thought she was gonna be making some bread tonight, but I don't know if it's gonna be ready to make or not. Almost there, then we can look at this. The kid's home. I'm surprised she hadn't come out here. Well, she was here yesterday too, but she had a friend stay over. Still, I'm surprised she's not out here. I do know where I need to change the All right, let's see if we can. This is just rush through. I think I like that one a lot better than that one. Yeah. She's got a good sense of humor. She's got to be with me. So I think that's the route we're gonna go. We'll do the bullet and we'll do this basket weave. And I think what I'm gonna do is we'll do the border. We'll do a 1/4 inch border. We'll lay this out. I need to find my other pencil because I just used a regular number 2. You got to use like an HB1 for leather. And we'll lay this out, and then all of the basket weave I think is going to be a natural color, and then I'll do a dark brown border, and then we'll paint that border. Yes, I know about games and diamonds. Oh yeah, you know. She's been playing it for a while. It's not Candy Crush. It's something, I can't remember what this one is. But she likes it, and, you know, what are you going to do? I'm not going to tell her no. That's for damn sure. All right. I have YouTube. She has her game. So, that is fine with me. We all have our things that help us relax. And it's not drugs or alcohol, so, you know, that's even better. Are any of y'all on here Ranger knife? The Ranger knives, they were made by Colonial aficionados or know much about them. Because I have some, and it's hard to find info on them because, you know, it's made by Colonial. And I've got a Ranger Stockman and a Pine Knot Stockman, which are same knife, just different tang stamp and a different badge, and then a Ranger two-bladed jack. And I've always liked the Colonial stuff, any of the stuff made in the Rhode Island shop, and so just didn't know if anybody. Yeah, they're decent knives, that's for sure. I like mine. It's really hard to find any info on them. I'd like to find some more in that yellow, but I don't know what to look for, what they're called, or, you know, did they make like a trapper? Because these are like 4-inch Stockmans, like a premium or a, you know, whatever you want to call it. Another little budget brand to collect. Because I've gotten down on my Frontiers. The ones that I'm down to needing to find are all ones that are hard to find. That they didn't make a lot of, like, you know, made it only a year, or, you know, they're just not out there. Like the black ones were easy to find. Some of these yellow ones have been easy to find, but the ivory ones and wait, find them in good shape. Lord, what was I saying? So I'm down to like finding the ivory and the yellow and the Jig Delrin in good shape. You can find them, they're just beat to snot, or you know, the blades are gone, or, you know, stuff like that. So challenge accepted. Ha! One more thing to look for, huh, Patrick? I mean, I could probably go on like All About Pocket Knives or something like that, and maybe find some stuff, or I don't know. And they don't come up a lot that I've seen, like on eBay or any of the what auction sites I visit. I've never seen them in the wild. The ones that I have, one was given to me. One I got on No, 2 of them were given to me. I think Chris Geary gave me both of them. This coming Friday night, my youngest is going to her friends for a sleepover. My wife will be at her parents, so there you go, George. That's the last time. No, I take that back. Since Alicia's been up here full time, since she moved up here, we have not been apart. So, usually if she goes, I go, or if I go, she goes, you know, outside of work. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, George. That's a good time. How old's your daughter, George? You don't mind me asking? God, I don't even know what to ask about. First, about knives. You guys are talking about so many models and types of knives. Let's start with the basics. Blue Atlas. Do you have a brand that you almost 15? I'll put you on my prayer list, George. Lord knows you'll need it. Do you have a brand that you own that you like, or a brand out there that you see a lot of that you like? This is actually a pretty good game to play. I've done this with a couple of customers on slips, and you know, they didn't know what they wanted. I'm like, well, what kind of knife do you carry a lot? You know, this and that, and so we can definitely we can help you out, and if we don't know, we can tell you where to look. That is a fact. And I think you said you like them all. You got the same problem we all got. And didn't you say you are a female? I think I remember seeing that. Don't let that deter you at all. Like I said, you know, most of the knife YouTubers are really good guys. Good stuff to watch. So feel free to ask questions. Most of the guys in the chat are, you know, they have YouTube channels. Cheesy Moon Workshop, Patrick, he's a great guy. He's got an awesome channel. Louis was in here. Louis's got an awesome channel. And although I do leather work, I do know, or let me rephrase, even though I do a lot of leather work on my channel now, I initially started by doing repairs and restorations. So, well, you like them all. Do you like, let's see here. Do you prefer a traditional pocket knife, like a slip joint? This would be considered a slip joint. So, you know, as you open it, it just kind of slips through the pivot and it doesn't lock. There's no kind of button or anything. So this is a traditional slip joint. There's a bunch of different patterns. Or do you prefer the moderns that flick open, you know, and stuff like that? There's all sorts of different patterns, manufacturers. You know, some guys prefer vintage over new. You know, some guys prefer buck over case. or Kershaw and it just goes on and on and on. So there's a lot of different, and the fixed blades, yep. Can't forget the fixed blades. George, are you a fixie guy? We hadn't really chit-chatted too much. I know you're working.
Get the pasta cooked.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say it's 5:20 almost.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll go ahead and cook the pasta and get everything mixed, and when the Dutch ovens, the turkey's ready to come out, we can, because we're gonna do a bake.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
It's looking that way. Just a bit bigger. There is a brand on it. There is no brand on it. Oh, that's okay. Are your thoughts on Damascus on blades? Do you... Victor, I think that it used to be just how knives were made, how they, the Japanese with the woot steel, that's kind of how it looked. And then it does have a strength, it does give the blades a strength and a flexibility kind of at the same time because you're using different kinds of steels. So, yeah, I think it serves a purpose. What's up from Finland? All right, let's see here. Where is my box? 4H. I think that's what I want. Yeah, kind of like plywood. Yeah, it serves a purpose. I think now a lot of it's more decorative than anything. That's just me. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like all the different patterns and all that. So, ooh. So do we put the bullet, so this will fold over. Do we put the bullet straight up and down or do we run it at an angle? Oh, let's have another cough drop. Oh, last cough. Well, no, I got some more. Run it at an angle. All right, one for run it at an angle. Man, I might have to turn the heat on. No more takers on running it straight or running it at an angle. We're going to run it at an angle. And if it's bad, if it turns out bad, it's Blue Atlas's fault. Ha. That's just how we do. I'm just messing. I won't blame you. My shop, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Already set up for a quarter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, instead of running it square, it would run at an angle, kind of following, kind of like that. So we'd either run it vertical or run it like that. You've already packed your bags. God dang. I like the thought of it running at an angle a lot. I think that's what we'll do. I didn't say I'd kick you out. I just blame you for it looking bad. All right, let's do it. How tall is this unit? We'll go with 3 inches. And I got to keep it off of the edge.
I'm shredding cheese, but I figured I'd slice some up.
I got a mouthful of.
Cough drop.
I just that right there. That was
Piss poor, I know.
piss poor kiss right there.
I'm making dinner.
I know, and I appreciate you. All right, let's see here. That. Yeah, we'll make that one work. Hour away with no traffic. Gee, I don't know the date. Usually end of May. Are y'all talking about Blade Show? Jim, you gonna go? I know we talked about it. I can't remember if you said you were gonna try to go or not. I know we are, Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. All right. Well, I think that's our bullet. Probably can't even see it. Yeah, June. There goes all my lines. Yeah, I ain't got all weekend, but we'll go down for a Saturday. That's for sure. All right, let that dry for a minute. That's the one I'm more excited about Ellaville than I am anything. I know that Blade Show's a lot bigger and, you know, all that, but I'm excited about Ellaville more than anything, I think. Totally goofed that up. Maybe we can do it again. Oh well. We'll sort it out in the end. All right, got our bullet cut. Yeah, put up a sign this time, Patrick, so I can find you. Now all I'm doing is just cutting in my border. All right, border's cut in. I would do that, Patrick. That's a good idea. Like from the door, just do them like a little pathway. I don't think Doc would mind. He probably would. I think they're already open, Patrick. I think Doc's already selling them. I wanted to do a table, but I don't want to commit and then not have anything to bring. You know what I mean? So I'll probably do some slips like I did last year, and you know, just bring them. I'll have them in my bag or something. Do some Ellaville specific ones. Day of show only. I did 6 last year. They didn't last long, but I'd also gave them out to the guys that were there too. So do the sharing thing. I might be up for that, Patrick. I know Jim has mentioned the same thing, and he offered me a spot at his table last year. I just didn't have anything to bring. It's hard for me to keep stuff in stock to, you know, to sell. Or even to show at this point. But who knows? I mean, it may change between now and then, and, you know, I may have, you know, some slips, wallets, you know, maybe I may be into the belts and stuff by then. Don't know that I'll have knives to bring unless I've just got some done, like some of the custom stuff that I'm doing. Because I can't, like, if I bought one, you know, specifically for that, it would have to be like, I'd have to be ready to sell it like right then. So I couldn't sit on the money that it would take to even just buy the initial knife at this point. I mean, and things change. I mean, you know, I'm paying what I do out here, and what little money I make out here, a little bit goes back into the channel, but for the most part, I'm paying bills and everything else. So, all right, there's our little basket stamp, our basket weave laid out. Let's go ahead and get this one stamped up with our maker's mark before I forget. Yeah, keychains and coasters. Somebody, Dennis Whipple sent me a link to a guy that had some he was selling, and I could go that route. Definitely not opposed to it. Crocheted belts. I don't think my wife crochets Blue Atlas, and I don't think I've seen a crocheted belt. Blue Atlas is talking about she crochets belts. Do you use yarn, or are you using like paracord? Judo J, I'm doing a little slip.
You can kind of do like a macrame.
Macrame, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've seen people crochet belts before. It's more along the lines of like knitting.
Yeah.
But same family.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. See, she hears crochet, and it's like, ooh, let me go out there and talk. All right, let's see here. This is gonna be 82. slip is going to be 82. Leatherwork, Judo J. Let's see here. That's going to be right in the fold. 80. Do it like this. 82. All right, number 82 has been bored. Got the maker's mark. All right, let's get to Berverlerin. Yeah, I want to do, first of all, I need to do my own dog one before I did anybody else's. I think the other one looked better. There's our bullet-ish. I don't know. Well, that's going to be painted, so there's our bullet. Not too bad. All right, let's get into some Berberlin. Skip, do, skip. Like, have you heard from Todd? No, I haven't talked to him. He's been active, so but I think he's all right. He just did a video on a knife manufacturer up there in Canada, Grumman, I think. Really good video. So I know he's alive and kicking, but I haven't necessarily talked to him. But I think he's on the mend. Well, as much of on the mend as you can be in Canada. You know how that healthcare system up there is. I had the same thing he had, which was a pulmonary embolism, which is a clot in your lung. I had it like 10 years ago, and it ain't no joke. And they just sent him home with some pills, man. I went through like a whole thing of injections and blood testing, and he said, no, I just got sent home with some pills, and that was it. Was he sick too? I ain't talked to Cornbread in a minute. I need to call him. I know he was sick a while back, but I didn't know if he'd been sick recently or not. Yeah, Cornbread was sick. I had no idea. Probably gonna need to run in here in a minute and check the turkey I got in the oven. I was gonna do it in the crock pot, but I got spaghetti sauce in the crock pot. Yeah, that can be an issue, and I have that issue with what I've got. This is just the real leather brand, and it's good. I mean, like Weaver sells it. Excuse me. It's just a imported tanning. I mean, it's not, you know, uh, Herman Oaks tanned in the United States, and I'm pretty sure the stuff I've got is probably tanned in China. But, you know, it was also $30 for 2 shoulders, and you just can't beat it. Herman Oaks expensive, but it's good stuff. A lot of it could be your moisture content in your casing. If you didn't case your leather right, you'll or if it's dried out too much. Like I'm borderline right now being too dry. Or you're not getting the depth in your tool, or because I can look at mine and tell, oh yeah, I didn't go deep enough, or I didn't hit it hard enough, or you know, stuff like that. Yeah, there's all sorts of tricks and things you gotta watch out for, like your initial casing. Like I spray mine, and you spray it and let it soak in, and then when it takes 3 or 4 seconds for it to soak in, you know you're good. And then it's just, you know, reapplying every so often to get your case back. And when I'm talking about casing, I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about getting the leather wet, because you can't tool dried leather. You're not going to get this. That's almost too wet. Yeah, it does. It keeps it from moving around. And all this is just some BBs. Just I went to, I think I got them at Tractor Splash, just the copper BBs and some leftover leather. But yeah, it helps a lot. Peanut butter cake. God dang, boy, I love some peanut butter cake. I ain't ate peanut butter cake in a long time. I will say it can be a little tedious trying to work around it sometimes. Just for the simple fact that, especially on the small stuff now, if I was doing a belt or, a bigger piece of leather, it would be a lot different. But these little slips and stuff, it can be a little tedious working around it. It definitely helps keep your leather in place. I will give it that. Lost my place here. I need to do all the stuff around my tang stamp before I do anything, or my tang stamp, my maker's mark. That's here. I've already done that. Which way do I need to go now? I need to go that way. Yeah, peanut butter cake is the business. Put a little salt and pepper in the mac and cheese. I'll put a lot of salt and pepper in the mac and cheese. Heavy on the pepper. Oh, are we not baking it?
We are. I just put it all in here.
Oh, okay.
I cooked the pasta in here.
Yeah. Oh, I get a taste test.
Yeah. It's hot. Careful.
I'm glad I know how to make sauce.
I know.
That's really good.
I only put half a block of cream cheese in there.
That's all it needed.
All right, so I'm going to cook it in this.
Okay.
I'm just going to put the cheese on top.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to run into a trash can.
Won't do that.
Excuse me.
I'm having baked spaghetti tonight. They're really good. let's see here. We put cottage cheese, sugar, raisins, and rum essence in our mac and cheese, George. Good Lord.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah,
How long does the turkey got?
I have no idea. I'm gonna have to come in there and look.
Well, it's weighing the grate down.
Okay.
I just need to put the thing in there, honey. That's all.
Can you take it out? Or do you want me to come in and get it?
Got it.
Huh?
Got it.
Okay. We're getting there, fellers, fellerettes. All right. I think that's all of our. Oh, nope. Now I think that's all of them. Sometimes you can get lost in that pattern. Turkey at the moment, but I'm European, my nationality. Okay. My brother's actually stationed in Turkey right now, Blue Atlas. fingers are going numb. I think the crowd's just about left. Yeah, it's too big for this. I'd destroy this because I've got to hold it at an angle. Instead of holding it flat like that, I got to kind of hold it at an angle so it kind of gives that curve piece to it. Now, if I was doing the actual basket stamp, like right there, I would use the 2-pounder, but this is too big. This is too small for the big 2-pounder, but it's still here. What's up, Seth? Man, another live you've caught, man. I appreciate you, brother. Just tuned in, you making that one for yourself or sale, Mike. So, Alan, this is actually going to be a combo sale. This is a slip. It's got the bullet on it, and this is going to be for this Remington baby bullet. This is a 1989. I've got the box and everything for it, so this is actually going to be a combo to purchase. You'll get the slip and the knife in a combo when it's done. But I guess if somebody wanted to buy it, they could buy it and I could just make another one. Alan. Was it Alan that was asking? Yeah. This one's kind of specific unless you just like the bullet design. Or you have a Remington bullet knife. Yeah, it's super nice, man. I don't know how I did it without it, to be honest. I mean, I know how I did it. I was using that metal plate. But it's so much nicer. I do know the next shop, the whole bench is gonna be marble. Will be a marble top if I can help it. All right, there's the one. No, Blue Atlas, they're different. Some of them were done by Camillus. Some of them were done. The new ones I think are done by Great Eastern Cutlery Company. It just depends on which ones you're talking about. I at least want to get this part done before I go in. Oh, what's up? What's up, Travis? How are you, brother? I ain't talked to you in a minute. I hope y'all are doing all right up there. I meant to hit you up this last week, see if you wanted to have lunch. Also, I don't know about if professional is the right word, but I'll look it anyways. skip. Oh, there's Kevin. What's up, Kevin? There's our basket weave with our bullet. May be able to talk him into some overtime. So many late arrival guests. Mike will need to extend the party for another slip. Is the bag chrome tan? I honestly don't know. I don't think it is. It doesn't have the chrome tan properties of it. This is a leather I've had forever. And I made some of my first slips with it. So I'm not really sure what it is. Could not tell you. Let's see here. Where did that? All right. Whoop. This spot. Now, Dawn went back over everything with the beveler again to crisp everything up. So we'll see what that looks like. And I meant to reply. What's good, Doom Gaming? Convincing we've nailed the... Yeah, I think I did, man. Yeah, we need to go back over it. Where's Chris that he get that tater skin Congress? I don't know, man. I hadn't seen Chris. I know he's getting ready to go out of town for some work or something, I think, or training, or he was in here last night talking about that. Let's see here. They must have killed my sub to Travis. I gotta check. YouTube's been weird, man. My views have been way down from what they usually are, or what they had been before Christmas. I almost wonder if it's because of the Patreon link. If they like, because they're not getting that Patreon money, I guess. So they kind of slowed the push. I don't know, man. Yeah, if y'all don't know about the how will you be putting the slip and knife up for sale? Not sure, Alan. I'll probably just make a bunch of posts. I'll post on my Instagram. I'll do a community post on YouTube. You can, if you want to email me, if you're interested in it, you can purchase it now. I mean, I'm just going to finish the slip and then call it good. But if it's something you're interested in, you can go ahead and buy it. Just shoot me an email. We can hash it out. Like I said, it's got the box and everything too, so. And it's pretty NOS. I mean, it's a practically brand new knife. There you go. Hey, James. What's up, brother? How you feeling today? Or how you feeling this evening? I know I asked you that this morning. Ooh. That sounds like a good one, Travis. Almost done. I'm just going back and crisping up the bevels to really give it that woven look. Kind of goofed up that one. Go through.
Does the turkey need to go back in the oven?
It's probably all right. I'll look at it when I get in. I'm almost done.
Alright, well I'll leave the oven on then.
All right. Got any of the new dark red burlap micartas? There's CS. No, I hadn't seen them. I hadn't even seen the seen them advertised. That don't mean nothing though. You know me, I don't go after them new ones. I'm gonna still have to go back through and do the border. Oh, god dang, boy. All right, that's it. That's it before we start dyeing it. So, babe, you okay? Okay. So we've got the basket weave and we've got the bullet, and that's gonna go with our baby bullet knife. Pretty cool. Be a nice little combo, I think. I think with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna close out the evening and go have some sketty. Thank y'all for joining us. Oh yeah, it's gonna look great. I'll get it done. I need to go back and do the border, and then it'll be good to go. So, guys, I appreciate y'all. We hung out for 136 minutes, however many hours that is. Daggum. So, guys, y'all be good, be safe. Keep a lookout for tomorrow. We'll probably be back out here. And like Brother Terry always says, love you, see you, bye. Peace.